Hello and welcome back to another episode of CougZone. I am your host, Mya Limes.
And I'm your co-host, Grant Chisholm. As we get ready for the start of spring to roll around, winter is coming to an end, highlighted by swimming recording another undefeated season in dual meets, plus tennis securing 2 wins to start off their season. Along with track setting record times, there is a lot to be excited about for the spring.
All that and so much more.
Right here, only on
CougZone. Men's basketball beat Seattle University January 28th at home 70-58 after a career-high 5 3-pointers and 8 field goals from junior forward Richards Vavers. WSU shot a very efficient 55.6% from the floor and kept the lead the entire second half.
I'm Eli Winkey, and I'm coming to you live from Beasley Coliseum. Washington State is looking to avenge their 69-55 loss to Seattle U December 30th at Climate Pledge Arena.
The Cougs quickly fell behind 0-2, but were able to take the lead and never look back from there. Rodriguez with 5 assists. Hildebrandt scored 6. Riva Veers led the team with 24 points, a career high against a D1 team. Yalaho was able to grab 9 rebounds. Ugbo had 4 points and 4 rebounds to go with that. Ace Glass with 14 points. Washington State went 12 for 19 from the free throw line. As a team, WSU was able to shoot an impressive 55% from the field, their 3rd highest percentage of the year so far. The team was able to shoot 8 for 19 from beyond the 3-point line.
Wazoo was able to go on a 13-1 run in the second half to secure a 70-58 win. Sending it back to you guys in the studio.
The Cougs then dominated Portland 104-74 January 31st at Beasley Coliseum to pick up their 3rd straight win and complete the season sweep against Portland. For the 4th time over a 5-game stretch, Wazoo shot over 50% from the floor while picking up a season-high 26 assists.
WSU then hit the road February 4th and lost at Oregon State 74-64 after the Cougs threw away a 17-point second-half lead. WSU entered the locker room at the half with a 34-23 lead before Oregon State took the lead with 3 minutes remaining and closed out the game at the free throw line.
Coming back home February 7th, the Cougars dropped a close game at home to Santa Clara with a score of 96-92. The game was locked 49-49 at half, but WSU could not grab the lead in the second half. The Cougs came within 1 point with 4 minutes remaining thanks to a 3-pointer from Vavers, but it wasn't enough to start and close out the comeback.
On January 29th, women's basketball traveled to the Levy Center to play Santa Clara as the Cougars fell 102-71 but competed throughout the night. Junior guard Eleonora Villa led the way with 18 points, while junior guard Mackenzie Chatfield added 11 and junior center Alex Coville chipped in 10.
2 nights later, Washington State returned home to face Gonzaga and once again suffered another loss, 81-75. One bright side was the Cougs shooting a season-high 53.6% from the field, allowing them to take control early in the 4th quarter before Gonzaga pulled away late. Villa led all scorers with 22 points. Sophomore guard Charlotte Abraham finished with 16, and Chatfield added 10 in one of the team's strongest offensive performances of the season.
On February 5th, the Cougs would end their drought in conference play with an 80-76 road victory over San Diego. Washington State led for more than 26 minutes and executed down the stretch to secure the win. Freshman forward Malia Rudd led the offense with 19 points, while Abraham and Chatfield each added 16 of their own. Villa finished with 15 points and 5 assists as WSU outscored San Diego 27-9 off the bench and forced key turnovers in the closing minutes.
Finally, on February 7th, the women faced Pepperdine, following 78-62 in Malibu. The Cougars weathered an early push and responded with a strong offensive stretch coming out of halftime, where depth and defensive pressure helped keep the game competitive. Down the stretch, Abraham led WSU with 15 points. Malia Rudd added 12 points and 5 rebounds off the bench, while Chatfield filled the stat sheet with 9 points, 8 assists, and 4 steals. Colville added 8 points and 2 blocks in the paint, and the Cougs finished the afternoon with 27 points coming off the bench. Washington State won the fourth quarter 19-17, forcing 6 turnovers and holding Pepperdine to 6 field goals in the final 10 minutes.
The Cougs' playoff run came to an end Thursday night against USC. Here's Katelyn Cherney with the recap.
Hi, I'm Katelyn Cherney, and I'm here in Cheney, Washington, in the heart of Eastern Washington, where the Cougs are gearing up for ACHA Pac-8 playoffs. With the crowd buzzing and the stakes high, the Cougs are ready to battle it out for playoff glory.
Washington State struck first with freshman David Bushkin finding the back of the net in the opening period to give the Cougars early momentum. But a tough second period provided costly, as USC took control and built a lead that the Cougs could not overcome. WSU showed resilience late with another freshman, Keegan Lucas, scoring in the third to keep the fight alive. In the end, the Cougars fell 5-2 to USC, bringing their Pac-8 postseason run to a close. It's a bittersweet finish as the seniors skate off for the final time, closing the chapter on their Pac-8 careers.
Despite the early exit, the season has been filled with growth and resilience from this Cougars team. From Cheney, Washington, I'm Katelyn Cherney. This has been WSU Hockey, and we'll see you next season.
Thanks, Kate. Track is once again representing WSU on the national stage. On January 31st at the UW Invitational, sophomore Rosemary Longuisa became the third fastest mile runner in NCAA history and first in WSU history. Funny enough, this isn't even her main event. She set the record with a time of 4 minutes and 24 seconds on the track, leaving nothing but smoke. Longuisa earned the Mountain Pacific Sports Federation Women's Indoor Track Athlete of the Week after her stellar performance.
And Longuisa is not the only one setting new records. Junior distance runner Xenia DeLaura ran the second best mile time in WSU history. DeLaura ran a time of 4 minutes and 38 seconds, holding the WSU program record for a short time until Longuisa's race.
The Cougs' top finisher in the men's mile was Katovan Stevens, who placed a solid 13th overall. Stevens ran a strong 4 minutes and 4 seconds, marking a personal record. He led the way for 3 other Cougs, all of whom recorded personal bests in the race.
The tennis team opened its 2026 home schedule with a 4-0 victory over Fresno State January 30th at the Simulink Tennis Courts at Hollingberry Fieldhouse. The win marked the 7th straight for the Cougs in the series. All doubles teams jumped out quick, winning the first 2 matches to gain the opening point.
Redshirt senior Maxine Murphy and sophomore Chisato Kanamaki clinched the opening point for the Cougars with a 6-3 win. Number 2 doubles team senior Ava Alvera Sande and redshirt junior Yura Nakagawa cruised to a 6-2 win, and number 3 doubles partners sophomore Martina Polville and freshman Ava Manette Sycamore winning a break over 5-3.
In singles play, WSU won the first 3 matches in straight sets to clinch the 4-0 victory. WSU improved to 2-0 on the season, while Fresno State dropped its first match, falling to 3-1. Sande was first off following a 6-3, 6-1 win at number 2 singles, followed by Murphy with a 6-3, 6-2 win at number 1 before Nakagawa's 6-3, 6-3 win at number 3 that sealed the victory.
Moving over to men's golf, senior Sam Renner was named to the 2026 All-WCC men's golf preseason team, representing as the only Coug on the 10-player list. WSU comes into the 2026 preseason poll ranked 7th of 12 teams. Washington State begins its spring season February 12th through the 14th at the John Burns Intercollegiate Lihue, Hawaii. Now Cougs, let's shoot for a hole in one.
Swimming took home 13 of the 14 events against the Idaho Vandals January 30th in a 210-52 victory. Before the meet started, the Cougs took a moment to recognize their 6 amazing seniors: Clara Anderson, Skylar Burgock, Catherine Guide, Emily Lundgren, Anna Rauchhold, and Lauren Wiley.
WSU took the top 3 finishes in 10 of the 14 events, helping improve their record to 6-0 in dual meets this season, as well as 14-0 over the past 2 seasons after going 8-0 last year.
Wazoo broke 3 pool records, with Rauchholds breaking the 100 backstroke in 53.16 seconds. Sophomore Darcy Revitt breaking her own 50 free mark in 22.30 seconds, and Wiley setting the 500 free mark in 4 minutes and 50 seconds. besting former world champion Bonnie Brandon of Arizona's previous time set back in 2014. Junior Kate Bluford marked her first career WSU top 10 time in the 100 back with a 54.46, tying for the 7th fastest time in program history.
The Cougs headed over to Idaho the following day to record a 178-84 road victory against the Vandals to conclude their second straight undefeated season, going 7-0. WSU claimed 11 of the 14 events, with freshman Georgia Else getting her first career win in the 200 breast after enrolling at WSU in early February. Revit put up another WSU top 10 time with a win in the 100 breast as the 5th fastest time in the event, recording a time of 1 minute and 1 second.
This matchup closes the regular season for the Cougs and will be heading to compete in the 2026 Mountain West Conference Championships in Houston, February 18th to the 21st, followed by the NCAA Championships in Atlanta, March 18th to the 21st.
Let's take a look at some WSU athletic updates. Soccer officially welcomed new head coach Chris Chudovitsky at his introductory press conference January 26th. Chudovitsky praised WSU and Pullman, shouting out the fans, alumni, and resources surrounding the university.
Jumping to basketball, senior forward Emmanuel Ugbo was suspended for the University of Portland game due to violating team rules. The length of his suspension is unknown, nor the reason for his suspension in the first place, as Coach Riley did not elaborate further when asked for more details. Ugbo deactivated his Instagram after the announcement.
The Cougs have a 2026 Super Bowl champ in Abe Lucas, who played all 72 offensive snaps in the game for the Seahawks. Although he didn't take home the win, 2024 Coug alum and rookie Patriot wide receiver Kyle Williams played 25 total snaps and made a 7-yard catch. Congrats to the 14 Cougs who wrapped up another NFL season. Keep making us proud.
Now here are some sports to look out for with the rest of February to come. Men's golf will travel to California to play in the Prestige Tournament February 16th to the 18th. Women's golf flies over to Arizona for the Westbrook Invitational February 22nd and 23rd. Men's basketball will play Pacific at home February 18th, followed by St. Mary's February 21st. Afterwards, they will head down to California to play against LMU February 25th and Pepperdine February 28th.
Women's basketball faces off Gonzaga on the road February 19th, then play against OSU on February 21st. Their last 2 games in February will be at home against Seattle University February 26th and St. Mary's February 28th. Track and field will compete in the Husky Classic February 13th and 14th, along with the Arkansas qualifier February 20th.
Tennis starts a homestand with Portland State February 20th, followed by Montana and Montana State February 22nd. Next on the road is UW February 27th and UC Santa Barbara February 28th.
And finally, baseball begins their season in February, all on the road, as their first series of the season is against Alabama February 13th to the 15th. Next up is Cal Poly February 20th to the 23rd, and finally go against BYU February 26th and 27th. Thanks for watching. Want more WSN content? Follow us on all of our social media at Wazoo Sports Network on Instagram and TikTok, and at Wazoo Sports Net on X.
Also, make sure to like and subscribe to Cable 8 Productions on YouTube for more amazing content like a new episode of Crimson Corner.
And our merch store is live. Click on the link in our Instagram bio to see all the WSU swag available for purchase once again. I am Mya Limes.
And I'm Grant Chisholm. It was our delight to be your host today, and we'll catch you next time
right here only on CougZone.